Hey everyone, BigBirdBigDaddy here, and today I have a UU match, a very good one actually, against Sour from SweetnSourPkmnBattle. It's a duo of battlers that they're really made a lot of headway in the last month or two on their channel. They're really cool guys, so go check them out. This is a battle I had about a week or two ago, so let's go. He's leading with a Rose Raid. I led with Slowbro because I thought he'd lead with Dawnfan. But now I predict spikes or a powder of some sort and go into Zatu. But he predicts a switch of some sort and goes for the sludge bomb. And hits the poison on the first turn, which really sucks. But I'm going to set up the light screen here, thinking I can live one more sludge bomb after. And I am able to live another sludge bomb hit. And right now I need to go for the roost because I'm at really low health. And I'm pretty sure another sludge bomb won't kill me. So he's gonna go for it, and I am able to live, but I can't keep staying in here because he's doing so much damage with Sludge Bomb. So I need to U-turn out, and I go into my Snorlax, my special wall, and he's gonna go for the Sludge Bomb here. And it's not gonna do too much damage just because of the light screen, and Snorlax's immense special bulk. So he needs to switch out here. And he switches in the Dawnfan as I go for the Fire Punch, not to overpredict or anything, and that doesn't do much at all. So I'm going to switch out here, predicting Stealth Rocks, because this would be an opportune time, I think, to set it up. So I'm going to go into my Zatu, but he goes for Earthquake, which is the safe move to not overpredict or anything, and now I'm going to predict him to go for Earthquake, thinking I might roost. So I'm going to go for the Reflect first, knowing I can live another poison hit. And he does go for the Earthquake, which is really good for me. And I'm able to live the poison with 6 hit points. And now I go for the roost, knowing I can live another Earthquake, barring a crit. So that's what I decided to do. I'm back to a little bit around half. And he goes for the Earthquake. And thanks to Reflect, I'm going to take that decent. Not great though, so I'm just gonna U-turn out here because I know I'm faster and get some damage on it. And I'm gonna go into my Slowbro here on my physical wall, and he's gonna go for an Earthquake. Even with the stab and the Reflect Up's not gonna do too much. And my light screen wears off now. That doesn't bother me, but I really thought he'd switch out here, and he does a smart move and goes for the Stealth Rocks. He played around it really well, and I wasn't expecting him to set up Stealth Rocks then. It seemed like such a time where he would switch out, but that was a great move. By switching to Big Bird here, as he switches into his Roserade, he goes for the Giga Drain. That doesn't do very much. This is my offensive Zapdos, the Life Orb one. And I'm going to go for the Heat Wave here. Stronger than HP Ice. I'm hoping this would do more, but Roserade does have really good special defense. And he's going to take that really well, and Zapdos is going to go down. I probably misplayed with that Zapdos. I probably should have had Light Screen up first. I wasn't thinking. But now I go into Big Daddy, and he can't do anything to Snorlax. So he's going to have to switch out. He switches out into his Kingdra as I go for the return. I really don't want to set up too early with the Curse without seeing what most of his team is. And that return did a lot of damage, so this doesn't look like it's too bulky of a Kingdra. Maybe it's more offensive. So I'm going to go into Hitmontop here to think maybe he's a physical set. But he goes for a Rain Dance here, and that's not good. So He might be a physical set. I'm not sure. I'm going to stay in and go for a close combat just to see I can take it, even if he has a special move. And he goes for the Hydro Pump, so I know he's a special type now, not a physical. I don't think he's a mixed. So I'm going to be able to live that, but I want to keep him on top for later. And I'm going to go to Zatu as Death Fodder to see what move. If he does, in fact, have a physical move, but he goes for Dragon Pulse, so I'm okay with that. So now I'm going to decide to go into my Big Daddy. He's going to go for the Rest, which leads me to believe it's Resto Chesto, just because I didn't see leftovers. and it is the Resto Chesto set, so I know it's not physical at all. And I'm just going to go for the return, see how much damage it'll do. It does about the same as it did before. And I know Snorlax has really good enough special defense without Light Screen to live a Hydro Pump. And I'm able to get one curse off, which is what I wanted. And now, for sure, I'll be able to kill it with a return on the next turn. So I'm hoping... I thought he'd attack here, but he says a Brain Dance, which looks a little weird. But it might work out well for him because Snorlax does have Fire Punch, and that might really mess with him. So he goes into his Aerodactyl here. I don't know, hoping for a crit, and that does a lot still, even with one curse. So I don't know what type of Aerodactyl this is. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's the standard one. I have no idea. But he misses a Stone Edge there, and that sort of mattered. And I'm able to get another return off, and he probably would have been able to kill Snorlax if he had hit that Stone Edge. Oh, he definitely would have been able to. But I'm able to take out his Aerodactyl now. But you'll see here that miss really doesn't matter in the long run. Because he's going to bring in his next Pokemon in here. He's going to bring in his Bisharp. And he's just going to kill me with a Brick Break. So in hindsight, it didn't really matter. But it just really sucked. He told me he was afraid after he missed that Stone Edge. But I go into Hitmontop, thinking, oh, Intimidate will hit him. But then I completely forget about Defiant, which is really dumb. But even still, he can't kill me with a Sucker Punch, I don't think. So, I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin, predicting a switch. It goes into Slowking. And this mistake will haunt me. I go for a Toxic here. Trying to get this thing Toxic. After this turn. I'm sorry. I go for a Toxic, predicting him not to attack me. Predicting I switch out. But here, I should have switched out Hitmontop. I really should have. I left him in to die. I should have switched him to Slowbro. That's unfortunate, but I just let Hitmontop die, and that might have hurt me later on in the match. But now I'm gonna go into Slowbro, and I was predicting him to switch out. I don't know why I predicted him to switch out. There really wasn't a need for him to, but I went for Fire Blast because the last two guys he has, Bisharp and Roserade, are weak to fire, and so I was really hoping he would switch out there, but he didn't. And he's going to get another Surf off. And I'm just going to kill him with the Fire Blast. Even if I miss, poison damage will kill him. So I think looking back on it, I probably should have just went for the Surf. I am Choice Specs. It would have done a lot of damage to either of them. And I should have predicted Sucker Punch. But I was afraid he might Brick Break or Night Slash or Iron Head. My last guy, my Flygon. So he's going to go for Sucker Punch here, and it's not going to kill me. And I am Scarf Flygon. Instead of the standard Flygon set that runs Jolly, I run Adamant. So I have a chance to kill this thing, and it barely lives. And he told me he has max HP. So we ran some calcs after, and it turned out I had a 33% chance to kill that thing. Which is it's not very good odds, but I still had a chance. So that was a great game, Sour. I had a lot of fun. Flygon there, if I had been able to kill that Bisharp, I would have been able to kill that Roserade. So it was really close and a great game. Make sure you guys go check out the channel. And if you liked this battle, which I hope you did, please remember to leave a like. It really helps out my channel. And I'd like to hear your comments. And I'm still taking more movesets. So if you have any more movesets for me to use, please leave them in the description below. And I'd be glad to use them one day. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll upload another episode of my Nuzlocke today. And yeah, so look forward to that. So I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.